Today we are inside the gates of one of the most exclusive clubs in all of Orlando, Florida. The only requirement? You have to be mentally ill.
My name is Bruce. I'm diagnosed with depression.
How long have you been diagnosed with depression?
About 15 years.
Okay. Where are you living right now? What's your living situation?
I'm in a homeless shelter.
Okay. Do you come to Pathways a lot?
Yes,
Yeah.
almost every day.
What does Pathways do for you?
Everything that I need, to survive. Showers, clean clothes, food, place to hang out, friends.
No judgment.
No judgment.
No judgment here. We really don't respond so much when we're with our group of friends at a restaurant and they say, yeah, I have an anxiety disorder or even ADHD. We don't really put a lot of value on that. But what happens when it goes a little bit more serious? We've got illnesses that are a lot more severe. For example, what's your diagnosis?
Schizoaffective.
Schizoaffective. And what's your diagnosis?
Bipolar manic psychotic.
Bipolar manic psychotic. Tell me what that means.
I'm a cutter.
She's a cutter.
And I hear voices.
And she hears voices. So tell me about the cutting. Come here, honey. Let's go up. Let's just talk about what that means. She says she's bipolar manic psychotic. So she's a cutter. So that means basically she kind of self-medicates and kind of deals with the voices and all those things going on by cutting. So let's talk about that a little bit more. Tell me what that is. Do you have a lot of scars?
Yes.
Okay. What makes you start to cut?
I get really depressed.
Okay. Do you hear voices? Do you
Yes,
hear
I
voices
do.
a lot?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Are you taking medication?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What's your living situation right now?
Right now, I'm living in a boarding house.
Okay. When's the last time that you cut?
It's been a year ago.
Well, good for you. Okay, good for you. So what do you think would happen if we just started talking about like this in the middle of a little social gathering at a friend's house? Do you think people would kind of move away from us if we started talking about this? Like people going, oh my God, you hear that? How do you feel people would respond outside of Pathways if we started talking like this?
Pretty much embarrassed.
Today we're going to make over Sherry with courtesy of Mary Kay Cosmetics.
So I was thinking that the light copper beige blonde would look beautiful with you and complement your nice green eyes.
Okay.
I really think that this color is going to go great with you. It's going to give you a little bit of pizzazz,
Yeah.
We just wanted to love on you and we wanted to bless you. And so you're getting a makeover, you're getting your hair done. We've got clothes for you. We've got a big basket full of goodies for you. All those things,
Yeah.
body sprays and makeup and nail polish. So I want to show the nails to everybody. These are not fake nails. These are hers, but why don't you fix your nails up? Tell me why.
Just never have.
But why?
Never found anybody to do it, so and I can't afford it.
And where are you living now?
I live in an abandoned house.
Okay. And tell me more about that.
No electricity, no water, just like a roof over my head.
So you don't have electricity in your house. What do you do to function?
We bought them them snap lights.
Mm-hmm.
We got some of them.
So Sherry, tell me about your mental illness. What is your diagnosis?
Bipolar with psychotic tenses.
Tenses?
Tenses. Tendencies.
Bipolar with psychotic tendencies.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Sherry?
I'm not real sure.
Do you hear voices?
I hear voices, I see things, I go through mood swings.
What do the voices say?
They try to tell me to hurt myself.
Okay. Is there more than one? Is there a lot of them?
Sometimes there's a lot of them, sometimes there's just one.
Okay. And so you see things at times?
Yeah, I see people with flaming eyes, and I see flaming eyes with fireballs coming at me trying to kill me.
Right. We want you to feel special, and we want you to know how loved that you are and how important that you are. And I don't give a crap that you have a mental illness. Okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let that just fall off you, because we want you to be able to use your light.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of people in America, 1 in 6 are diagnosed with a mental illness. That's a lot of people. There's 225 million people in the United States. So 1 in 6, help me do the math, what would that be? Maybe, 80 million people? I'm not really sure, but it's a lot. Okay, so you've got the full gamut of mental illness. You've got generalized anxiety disorder, ADHD, depression. Right about the depression threshold, we start getting a little bit snitty. We say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't want to be around them. They're schizophrenic. But you know what? It's not they're schizophrenic. They have schizophrenia. And so what's interesting is that if you could come to the end of this yourself and realize that you've been diagnosed with depression, so what are you being such a snit for? There's no difference. Schizophrenia, depression, bipolar. If you've been diagnosed with something, you really need to kind of pull the air out of your sail, or whatever the saying goes, and kind of look at that. Because if you have depression, you miss the ceiling too. A mental illness is a mental illness. So maybe we can start there to get rid of the stigmatisms, is that realize there are different degrees of mental illness. There's very severe, and you're seeing some of that today. These are the people that other people don't want to be around. That other people, oh, what do I do? I'm afraid. What if they try to hurt me? And it's ridiculous. So blah, blah, blah. Well, it was just pointed out to me that I'm using the word stigmatism. That apparently is with the I. We're talking about a stigma, so I'll make sure I look up in the dictionary what that means. This is Nelson.
Now, what I hate, and I don't know how to fight this, is like a lot of my friends used to say, Nelson's a good schizophrenic. And I don't want to think that I'm a good schizophrenic, because I'm not a good schizophrenic. I would say that I'm a treatment compliant schizophrenic, and that's why my behavior is acceptable.
What hair are you holding in there with that hairnet?
It's part of the job.
Oh, I see.
Nobody wants to be a schizophrenic. Everybody wants to be a manic depressive because they're creative and brilliant.
Let's give Sherry a hand. Doesn't she look beautiful? Sherry, how do you feel?
Good. Feel big change.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think you can use your light now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll even take my medication now.
Good. I'm Tallulah Banks. Use your light. Do you think the voices would let you use your light?
My voices would probably authorize it as a favor to you.